Wow, it's me!
Teacher's pet.
I tripped on the cable like 5 times. Hi y'all! Hi hot! How are we? Star, congrats on me first, congrats on me breathing, congrats on catching me out and not having mix-up set up. Kinda screwed yourself on that one, bud. Let's get game open. We have Parfum Nostalgique, which I forgot is in a different aspect ratio. Hi! But yeah, it's our final day of advertising the Queer Halloween Stories bundle. If you haven't picked it up, you have 48 hours to do so, maybe less now. Let's quickly check with them how long you've got. Okay, you have 47 hours. So this would be the perfect time if you've not picked it up already. You'll see the advertisements going in the chat throughout the stream. Going Star Wars stream and playing RPG. Enjoy them, Czar. Have fun. What do you mean ad in progress? We just had ads. What the fuck? I guess we're not starting it. I guess ads are running. What? Okay, so you have 7 plus 24. It's 30. You have 31 hours to grab the bundle. You will get 92 games. No, you'll get 92 digital games, 19 physical games, 16 books, 12 comics, 4 zines, and 1 DLC. I'm not sure who the DLC is for. But yeah, we've covered quite a few games throughout this. I'm just going to talk while the ads are apparently running again. Who give a shit? For example, the Christmas DLC for... Not DLC, the Christmas Fair sequel. That's a spin-off? Spin-off. The Christmas spin-off of Open Sorcery, which we played last year, is in it. Cute Bite, which we covered last week, is in it. What else? We've been playing quite a few games that are in it. I've played every game they gave me, actually. What do we have? What do we have? So if your likes are and you bought the bundle, you're welcome to share what your personal favourite you found in it so far is. And yeah, you'll be helping support queer creators with spooky stories. Oh, Eurivania 3 is in it. We've played Eurivania 1. I haven't managed to get a copy of Eurivania 2. It seems to be the one that doesn't get in bundles as much as the other two. As is often the way. Oh no. We're almost there. The ads are almost done for the second time. This is what happens when I don't fix it up working properly. Oh, almost. Wait, we already started Parfum Nostalgique? On the 3rd, I think, was when we played this. I don't remember any of the voices we did. So we're just gonna kinda wing it, I guess. Alright, welcome back from the ads, anyone who was caught in them. We can now go back to our game. Betty dear. What have you gotten into this time? I got in a fight at school. Just a regular Friday then? Yeah. Just a regular Friday. Let's hear it then. Who tried their luck this time? It was her boyfriend. Her boyfriend? Yes, her boyfriend. Oh. Well, did you win? Pal. You're my therapist, you're not supposed to say that. You know I never pick a fight I can't win. Of course, of course. Now, tell me what happened. I was late at lunch because I needed extra time on my fucking math test. How did it go? Forget it, horrible. And I fucking studied for 3 days straight too. Girl, we are on the same page. We are on the same page. I spent so long studying, and my ass is failing. Whatever, anyway. So I got to the lunch table and she was sitting there with her boyfriend, and she kind of looked down. She looked kind of down, so I went up to her and said, Vi, what's wrong? She wouldn't tell me. She got up and went to the school store, stone-faced. I knew it was his fault, because, like, when is it not? But, you know, he's my friend, my friend. aka someone I have to pretend not to hate so Violet still talks to me. So I sat down with him so I could play couples therapist, as Betty does. As Betty does. I asked him, hey Greg, what's up with I? Did something happen? And he was like, I don't know what I did. This is so stupid. She's just being weird all of a sudden. I don't know what to do. Bullshit. I was pissed and I wanted to know what was up. So he told me... I can't believe this. He told me that they got in a fight because she wouldn't tell him her bra size. Oh dear lord. I know. I was like, why do you need to know our bra size? And he knew absolutely, if he knew absolutely anything about her, he would know that she would not be cool with him having that information. Violet would never tell a boy her bra size. She's so pure that if she thought of a bare ass, she would cry. But he doesn't seem to understand that. He was like, it's just a clothing size, I don't get what the big deal is. She wouldn't be this mad if I asked her what size shoes she wore. So naturally, I was mad about this, because if you fuck with Violet, I'm gonna get violent. By the time she got back from the school store, I was fucking fuming. And this kid had the audacity to ask me to look at her and tell him what I thought her bra size was. When she was right there. When she was right there! I was like, what is working? What is wrong with you? We went back and forth for a bit, but then I saw her getting upset, so I had to get my point across so I can leave him be and ride off into the sunset with his girlfriend. But of course, this motherfucker had to have the last words. Oh. He said, okay, I'll drop it. I don't need to know her bra size, it's fine. But then under his breath I heard, her tits are probably too small to fit in a bra anyway. So I whacked him in the fucking face. Good. I can see he had no problem whacking back. Because he's a piece of fucking garbage. But it's okay, I kicked him in the balls and we got away from him. And that's what happened. Betty. Go ahead, you can yell at me. You won't be the first one to do it, or the last. But make it quick, I already had to deal with my fucking parents. You're unbelievable, you're going to hell if you don't change your ways. Betty dear, I'm not going to yell at you. And you're not going to hell for hitting a boy. Hooray! I'm going to hell because I'm a quote-unquote homosexual, apparently. In that case, I'll meet you there. Katie, you're 15 minutes late. I don't know what you're getting Azar for. Honey. We'll be roommates. You feel bad, don't you? I do. I mean, I don't, but I feel... I regret starting a fight, but I feel like maybe there was no getting around it. It was unavoidable. Elaborate for me, please. Why do you think it was unavoidable? Well, I'm not very good with speaking, you know? I'm good at talking to you because you're cool, but when I have to deal with a piece of fucking idiot low-life garbage, I suddenly forget the entire English language. I'm sorry, Katie. Twitch out to get you. Twitch bullying you. So I start swinging. I know I'm not supposed to do that. I know I'm supposed to use my words. But no matter how many times I tried to tell him he was wrong, he never believed me. Nothing I said is going to get through to someone that fucking stupid. It never does. So I hit him. Betty. When you're in those types of situations where you really feel like you need to hit someone, what's stopping you from walking away? Or more specifically, what was stopping you from walking away from this fight in particular? Oh. Well, I guess it was Violet. I'm not good at words, but Violet's even worse. She's so bad at standing up for herself. But that's okay because I can stand up for her. Girl, we gotta talk. I know you're in therapy already. We gotta talk about this. And I don't just do that because I have a crush on her. She's straight, it's not gonna happen, and I just have to live with that. I do it because she's my best friend. I always want her to know that there's someone out there who has her back, no matter what. And to you, that's worth compromising your own safety. You are fully aware that standing up to her means putting yourself in harm's way, but it still does not keep you from doing. Yeah. Because you love her. More than yourself? Well, I feel like... maybe? I feel like I'm not supposed to say that, though. I mean, I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I love myself, I promise. I just love her a little more. I know I shouldn't, but I do. Why are you sorry? You're just telling the truth. It must be so frustrating. You always tell me I should put myself first, and here I am. Oh, babe. What kind of a therapist would I be if I judged you like that? I know Rome wasn't built in a day. Baby steps, you'll get there eventually. You want to tell that to Sister Grace? Because she seems to think that if she sends me to confession enough, then some kind of miracle is going to happen. Well, that's a Christian for you. She thinks if she sends me confession after every time I do something bad, that it's going to fix me. You'll be cleansed of your sins, she says. Yeah, right. Half the time I don't even feel like I've done anything wrong until I walk into the chapel. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. They're going to make me sit in front of the priest who doesn't like me and say, I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry for hitting Greg and starting that fight. But if I'm being honest, I don't regret standing up for my friends. I think Greg deserved to be hit. And sitting there pretending to feel sorry while the priest looks at me like I'm some poor misguided fool, it feels like shit, but not shitty enough to keep me from doing something like that again. Of course, it's just humiliating. Here you have all these priests and nuns at your school who are supposed to be offering you moral guidance. And all they're doing is shoving me in a box and asking me to, I don't know, feel guilt real hard? I guess. Catholic guilt. Catholic guilt. You can be inflicted with Catholic guilt as a debuff. It is stackable. It doesn't feel like they really want to help me be better. I don't even know how to. They don't. They just don't know how to make you feel like a horrible person. Yeah. But you know you're not. I think that's irritating to you. You know you're doing the right thing, but that nagging feeling that you're actually a horrible person never goes away. When you're lied to enough, you start to believe it, especially when it's by people who are supposed to have your best interests in mind. I feel that. Which begs the question, what keeps you believing the truth? Who in your life makes you feel like a good person? Good question. I guess there's you. You're pretty good at that. Other than that, did Dom say the girl I like? Not at all. In fact, it makes a lot of sense. How so? In a fairy tale movie, when a prince rescues a princess, is there ever any question the prince is doing the right thing? Here's your princess, you are a prince. I was gonna say, very euthanaist. It's an unreasonable, noble act to come to her aid, which you do quite often. Of course, that would make you feel like a good person. I'm her prince? That's so cool. But I get what you mean. I start a lot of stupid trouble over a lot of shit that probably isn't worth it, but every time it's for her, it feels right. Because she's the princess, and the princess is always good. And I'm the prince. Which means that every time you protect your princess from danger, is one more time you know, undoubtedly, that you are on the side of good. When you're surrounded by people who are constantly telling you otherwise, that makes a difference. But let me ask you something just to make sure. Are you a prince because you love her, or do you love her because you're a prince? If you no longer had any reason to protect her, would you love her all the same? Yeah? Why? Why do you love her? I don't really know. I mean, I know, but can't really put it into words. I'm bad at that, remember? But I think if I didn't have a reason to protect her anymore, I would hope that's because she learned to do it herself. Even if she can't stand up for herself now. I know that one day she'll get it. And whenever that happens, I think it actually make her even care. I wouldn't care about being a prince if I got to see that version of Violet. I'd be too busy trying not to grab her by the face and kiss her or something. I'm not just into it for the glory, if that's what you're worried about. When it comes to Vi, I'm ride or die. Oh, Betty. You are so dear. You said you're bad with words, but you're better at describing what love feels like than most adults. Am I really? Eesh, that's pitiful. You'll be okay. And just like Violet will one day learn to defend herself, you will learn how to choose your battles, yes? Hopefully. Now, let's talk about how we could have handled that Friday situation differently. Yep. Oh. This place is really starting to fill up. But I don't see Dash anywhere, or anyone else for that matter. Maybe I should text them. Or maybe they're in the back? Ah, wait a second. Is that Saturday? Certainly sticks out in the kimono. She is... wow. Vision. She's typing on her phone at an absolutely vicious speed. I don't want to disturb her. Girl with those nails? Damn. Flexing. But of course, I don't want to be rude. Good evening. Evening. It's impolite to stare. I'm sorry. I'm just amazed at how fast she can type. She's not even looking at me. Does she not know who I am? Saturday, right? Oh, yeah. You're Dash's friend, right? Yes, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you. She's still typing. I get the feeling she's deep in focus. I don't want to bother her. Everything alright? Sorry. I've been looking forward to meeting you too. What's your name again? It's Vladimir. 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 What? Vladimir Anderson. Call me Val. Lovely, beautiful name. Very Scandinavian? Thank you, it's Danish. Denmark! Fantastic place. I love Danishes. Didn't you just say it was impolite to stare? Oh. I suppose I did. My apologies. It's alright, dear. I'll make an exception for you. Well, I was just... Thank you. Hey, it's Val! Having fun out here? Dachel de Rue, where did you find this man? Oh, you know, the sea train. The sea train? We must be taking different sea trains because mine's only got crackheads and buds of puke. I won't go on your sea train. I've never seen you react so strong to one of my friends before. You're crushing him already? Shh, of course not. You know that's not what I mean. Oh, don't worry. You're much too young for me. You don't look that old. He's a 265-year-old vampire. Allegedly. Oh, that's right. Isn't that your job or something? Dash was telling me. Home is coming up, isn't it? You must be looking at a busy work schedule, well, with all the Halloween parties around here. Sometimes. But I don't tend to work a lot of Halloween parties unless they're very specific. Very specific? He's a dom. Like a vampire-themed dom. You don't say! I work mostly in vampire fantasy roleplay. To some people, being ravished by a handsome vampire is their most coveted fantasy. I'm the one who makes that happen for them. So, what does that entail, if you don't mind me asking? How do you ravish them? It depends on the client. I like to talk to them about their preferences before we start. Some people ask me to abduct them, or seduce them, or electrocute them, or tie them up, or whip them, or choke them, or step on them, or degrade them, or others just want me to dote on them. Especially when it's that time of the month, if you get what I mean. Now, Shell, that's too much information for a first impression. Look at the poor girl's face. I'm sorry. Just want to see how she would react. Oh, wait. So, you actually drink their blood? Yes, if they ask me to. Usually they want me to bite them, but in the case of whoever Dashiel is referring to... Bon appetit. I mean... Good for you? You must forgive me for getting as flustered as I am with the thought. She's a little bit of a prude. I'm not a prude. I have a very stable flow of sex, mind you. I'm just delicate. I blush easily, and to be frank with you, I'm shamefully vanilla. Poor Saturday. Being vanilla is nothing to be ashamed of. Compared to a lot of other doms, I'm a bit vanilla myself. I'm a touch too soft for some people, but you can't please everyone. There's always someone out there willing to hire me anyway. So, is there still a hope that one day I too can be a hot, sexy dominatrix? If that's something you really want to do, why not? Nobody's going to... Where is she going? Living out her dominatrix... Living out her dominatrix dreams. Clearly, she is off. Go, girl, go. Not you, him. You. Come here, I want to ask you something. What's up? My dear, sweet, darling angel. Love of my life. What do you think about me becoming a dominatrix? Well, I guess you have a kind of dominating personality. But don't you have to be mean to be a dominatrix? Not necessarily. Sorry, not necessarily. But what if I want to be mean? I can be mean. You want to be mean? You cried yelling at Marshmallow when she pissed on the carpet. She's just a puppy, Lou. You try yelling at her sometime. I don't think you could do it without crying either. I know, that's why I make you do it. But if you can't yell at a puppy when she pees on the carpet, imagine having to yell at a grown man after he does the same thing. Hi, Baki, how are we? No, I'm good. Oh, speaking of fluffy little things. Look, can you get vanilla, jasmine, holly, tea, extra fuzzy? Extra fuzzy? Yeah. Jasmine holly has the fuzzy little leaves that are so fun to rub between your fingers. But although all the leaves are fuzzy, some of them are boring, but not all the leaves are fuzzy. Some of them are boring, regular-looking leaves. So she makes me pick out the regular leaves so she can have the fuzzy ones. It doesn't even make a difference. Lucy, if you if you don't want to, I'll do it. Okay, so the horror games aren't installed. Oh no! Oh no, Obaki, if you need the bandwidth to focus on getting those downloaded, I understand. Best of luck, fingers crossed for you. And also, you can let me know what games you're going to be playing. I mean, I couldn't say I wouldn't do it, but you really want to hear it from the tea police? You wouldn't. You wouldn't tell him. I don't have to. You can already hear us right now. Saturday. Yes, Lupino Verona. Whatever is the matter. Are you being a menace again? Maybe even a tea menace? What are you talking about? If you only use the fuzzy pieces, it's not going to taste right. How do you know? You haven't tried it. I don't know. That's just... there's just something messed up about it. It's jasmine tea. It's going to taste like jasmine. Then why do you need to order it extra fuzzy if it doesn't make a difference? Because it's special that way. But you just said it doesn't matter. It does. Tardy, we live on a rock in space. Nothing matters. Devin chat! Hi David! Thank you for making it. How are you, Rosario? Isn't that precisely why it does matter, though? If nothing matters, then we should do things the way we like best. Things that seem insignificant can be life's most precious joys. Oh, enjoy your food. What did you get? That's kinda nice. Yeah, that's very sweet. That being said, Lucy? Yeah? I'm going to order the tea I like. I promised Ash that I would have the lemon pound cake, and I feared that jasmine tea might make it taste like cleaning products. Yes, please, 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 commentary. Commentary track is much appreciated. Just some black... Sorry. Just some black tea and a slice of that, if you don't mind. Come right up.
Wow.
That was so existential of you. So philosophical. Nah, I wouldn't give him that much credit. He probably just said that stuff to get us to stop bickering so he could order where he wants. Right, pal? Perhaps. That seems in character. Oh. Well, it was a very graceful conversational pivot nonetheless. Thank you, dear. I promise to try your extra fuzzy tea next time, alright? Okay. Heard you ordered the lemon pound cake? I hope you enjoy the fruits of my labor. Haha! Not me. You know, because lemons. Jigimochi, you're on the same page. So you made the lemon pound cake today? When the baker does it, it's just not the same. Of course, it's for your birthday. Now, thank God. Between you and me, I think your baking blows the in-house chefs out of the water. If you weren't so beautiful, I'd say you should quit modelling and bake full time. Especially those rainbow cookies. I would die for them. Aw, thank you, but those cookies are Lupin's recipe, so I don't think you should give me so much credit. If they're his recipe, then why is he so horrible at making them? I know, right? Italian that can't cook. Talking about me... I'm losing the voice. Talking about me, like I'm not here. I see you. You're right though, it's actually my grandma's recipe. I'm really shit at baking. But not as shit as you are at keeping plants alive. You got me there. You and Dasha have been drinking for hours now. I'm surprised you're not starting to get loopy. They're drunk? Are you drunk? It's calf night. We drink a ton of tea and everyone gets whacked out on caffeine. I don't... What? People show up for that on a Sunday night. I mean, you'll be fucking suited for Monday morning. Oh, fuck yeah. Especially college students. A lot of schools around here have similar schedules. So we have one at the beginning of the semester to around finals week. where we keep it quiet so that they can study together. We don't participate. Bleh. We don't participate in calf nights or say it was most of the time, only on special occasions. If it wasn't Saturday's birthday, we'd probably be avoiding this place tonight. It's probably what I'm probably the one who comes to calf night the most. I'm a fashion student, so I spend a lot of the weekends away. I don't have a lot of space at home, so I like to use the back room for working on my projects. Sometimes we'll walk in there and she'll be surrounded by little porcelain cups and teapots. Oh, this thing took way too long. It was my favourite. Oh, hold on. Go up here. Took way too long. It's my first time making anything in Rampy that involves sprite and boats. Yay! God, I know that pain. Everyone always likes this scene because you get to see the characters all hanging out with each other. When I first wrote it, I was anxious that it was really drawn out, but as Parfum Nostalgique goes on, there's a lot more doom and gloom and existential dread. So when I read this part, I remember what it was like when these guys were all my fun little dolls. When we got to play the dress-up portion of using Renpai? I think it's correct. Oh boy! I get so focused that I forget to bring them back for them to get washed. You must have a high caffeine tolerance. Not really. A lot of the tea I drink is herbal or caffeine-free. Just some drinks to keep my mouth from getting lonely. Tea. Tea's up. Ah, thank you. It smells divine. Saturday? Why don't you try tell me your mouth? There. Saturday, why didn't you tell me your mouth was lonely? I can help you out with that, you know. Get back in the kitchen! You wanna know what I do when my mouth is lonely? I put something in it that starts with a P. I don't want to hear it. Why not? You don't even know what I'm about to say. Yes, I do. Okay, then, what am I about to say? Are we really gonna play this game? Totally! I love playing games. Go ahead, guess the word. It starts with a P and it goes in my mouth. Does that amuse you to make such an elegant lady say such a vulgar word? Vulgar word? I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I really don't. It seems like you think you know what I'm talking about and that I think I know what you're talking about, but really, you don't know what I'm talking about. Then what are you talking about? Okay. The shell de root. I'm going to rip you apart with my bare hands. With your little baby claws? I'd like to see you try. When Lucy says tea's up, is a reference to my college tea party club. Oh! I used to serve super caffeinated teas about 15 people at a time in my college. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a lot of tea bags in a single maybe multiple? I don't know. Didn't see study every Thursday night. No, that'd be a real big teapot for 15 servings. Never mind. Still a lot of tea bags, probably. Study every Thursday night, and that's what I used to say when tea was served. Aww. Go, shout out to everyone. Shout out to those 15 people. Oh, damn. Huge teapots. Nice. I would be careful if I were you. Why? Staring you down. Uh-oh, maybe she can be mean. Can't be fooled by her cuteness. One day she's gonna pull a knife out of that kimono sleeve, and it'll be over for all of us. How do you know I don't have one in there already? Well, you've not pulled it out, girl. That's the line. You've kept it in there so far, we assume it's in there. How do you know I haven't just been sparing your lives until now? Until now, are you implying that this is the moment you're going to kill us? And if it were? Why me? What crime have I committed to deserve death? The crime of trying to make her say penis. You know I hate that word. You know. Why would you accuse me of such a horrible thing? Were you even listening to what I said? The word was pound cake. Pound cake. What's wrong with penis? Sorry. What's wrong with penis? It's terrible. Respectfully, I disagree. It's not that she has a problem with penises themselves, she just doesn't like that word. It's just an ugly word. Okay, but name a pretty word for penis. I cannot. What's the matter? Long isn't pretty enough for you? Not at all. What about dick? Slightly better, but no. Don't. Stop. Cock. Wiener. Johnson. No, I think you've got it all wrong. Perhaps it would feel prettier to use more symbolic language. Yes, I can tell you. I can tell you synonyms. Synonyms are going through your head very rapidly. Maybe something that cushions the blow. What do you mean? Well, when you think of a penis, what pops into your head? Penis. Exactly. But if I were to say something like magic wand... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Something more whimsical. What about sausage? No. Too meaty. Has to be something fanciful, like a sword or a scepter. I'm sure it could even be something like candle. Yeah, a nice, long, scented candle. Actually, I think you have a future in writing erotica. Give me words. Give me words. Okay, now give me words that are a degree separate. But only one. Yeah, those euphemisms sound straight out of a romance novel for middle-aged moms. You might want to tap into that market. I can picture it now. His magic wand was so big and long. You could tell he was quite the wizard. Baby, you want to come to my place and see my giant lava lamp? Oh yes, baby, I'm sure it's full of mysterious hot liquid. Boys, please, get a room. Yeah, you heard the man. Have some class. Can you believe these two? The audacity. Go away if you're going to be a bore, you two. We beautiful creatures need not witness your strange banter. Leave us discuss high society things. Damn, Val, you see? I told you this would happen. You've been adopted. And bonus features in the ball. Rosario, come on. Bonus in future? Perhaps? Adopted? Ridiculous. I could be your grandfather. Both my grandfathers are dead. Do you really want to be my new grandpa? I was about to say, if we're going to have more releases, that's perfect time. So, hey, everyone, get bookmarking. I think it has some kind of watch feature. Get on that. So you can pick up the full version in March. Teehee. Hashtag ad. Yeah. You can give me candy and $5 every time I go to your house, and then I can inherit all your money. It's bold of you to ask such a thing when we've only just met. I admire that. How about this? If I still know you by the time I die, you can inherit my brooch collection. Of course you have a brooch collection. You definitely look the type. Why yes, I enjoy pinning a heavy little rock to my shirt from time to time. Thank God, I can tell you're not a fashion coward. Nowadays everyone's talking about minimalism this, effortlessness that. I saw a teenager on the internet who enthusiastically recommended wearing a pocket hoodie with a pair of flared slacks. I was dumbfounded. I could swear I heard Dashiell complain about this exact same thing. This is your reminder you need to go in hand in. Bonuses you can potentially get done by March. Just some art of the brooch collection. I wouldn't be surprised. He is really very good with aesthetics. Yes! I think he's one of the only people I can discuss fashion with who doesn't make me want to curl up and die. If Donna Marie didn't snatch him up first, I would have made him the future of my brand. I've heard lots about Donna Marie. Are you a fan of her works as well? It's not really anything I wear myself, but Dash, he makes it look amazing. I'm happy that he gets a model for her. I really am. It's about time things started working out for him, you know? I do. He's been through a lot. Sometimes I worry, though, if it's too good to be true. Just seems like it's all happened so fast, you know? He's only been modelling for her for a few months and he's already the face of her brand. It's a bit odd, no? I suppose so. But it's not my business to talk about. I don't want to overshare anymore and bring you down. Don't worry. I get paid to listen to people overshare. I'm a therapist. You'll get a bill at the end of this conversation. I thought you were a dog. I have 2 jobs. Well, of course, you live in Manhattan after all. It makes sense, though. I can see you being a therapist. How would you figure? You're very serene, collected. You're sitting at a bar surrounded by heavily caffeinated people, and somehow you aren't even going the least bit insane. I'm just a good actor, that's all. To be honest with you, I don't go out to places like this often. They make my head spin. Too many sights and sounds. But every once in a while it's nice to go out and be somewhere with this much energy. Even if it means I sleep the whole day after. You sound like Lissy. Caffeine tires him out so much that he skips class for the next 2 days after. Especially if he drinks. Caffeine seriously messes him up. Well, yeah, I'm not much of a caffeine person. It makes me shaky. It wasn't always like that, though. When we were in high school, we would suck down energy drinks like they were water. Now I'm old and decrepit. 1 cup of coffee will make my hands shake. That's right. High school sweetheart. Yep. I had a bit of a crush on him. The emo kid in the homeroom. I don't know why, though. I was annoying like shit. You were not! You were adorable. He used to wear 3 study belts at a time, with his hair brushed all in his face. What a look! And now I'm wearing her lipstick. Really? It suits you. He's been stealing it from me all week, bastard. Wait, I thought you were okay with it. I am. It really does look great on you. You can keep it if you want. Oh, good. Because I'm probably going to end up keeping it from you anyway. Unbelievable. First you steal my Mitsuko, now my lipstick. Your perfume? Only so because it smells like you. So you admit you stole it? Okay, but you have like 8 bottles of that shit. 7 now. You can come to my room and get it back whenever you want. 8 bottles of the same perfume. My friend's mom owns a perfume outlet where I get very heavy discounts. They had a ton of unboxed Mitsuko on sale, so I snatched them up. Oh, Mitsuko's it's Mitsuko, a real perfume. Name is actually incorrectly romanized from Japanese. Oh, I don't know enough about perfume, but that's very cool. I wonder what. I guess it's kind of it's the kind of mistake that's common enough, huh? Now I don't have to drop any money on Mitsuko for the next 10 years. How lucky you are. I heard they were changing the formula on that fragrance. So it's a good thing you can hoard so many bottles. So you're familiar with it? Isn't it such a wonderful scent? Actually, I happen to have a vintage bottle from 1973 in my fragrance collection. I would kill everyone in the room for a single spritz from that bottle. It's probably fucking right by now. No, I'm sure she's aged like a fine wine. But seriously, Val, if you ever need anything new for your collection, I can get it for you. I might take you up on that. I usually end up getting my fragrances from the internet. Oh god, look at these. Mom, may I help you? Oh, perfect, you're still here. I have a question. Has been around since 1919. Okay, that makes sense how the romanization went wrong. That was probably got bought from then because he's known. I think it would be a amazing flex if he had a bottle from around 1919, but the one he brings up is the one from 1973, implying that the 1973 one is better. Oh my god. Oh my god, why are you asking him that? What, pray tell, do you have to ask with that look? Sorry. What, pray tell, do you have to ask with that look on your face? I need to talk to you. Your opinion on this matter is valuable. It's stupid. So stupid. No, it's not. No, it's important. Okay. Lupino Verona, question of the day. Oh, so it's like bringing up that it was his birth year, even though it's not his birth year. He's like, this is my best year. This is mine. Opera, when referring to the plural form of MILF, is it MILFs or is it MILVs? Stop! Oh my god, you can't. It's an acronym, so I presume it would be the first one, but you know, nothing matters, we live in a rock in space. I personally prefer MILFs, because it's funnier. Perfect. Good answer. What was I supposed to have a specific answer? Well, no. I was just interested in your thoughts. It's a very thought-provoking question. Yes, it is. I enjoyed it. It really made me think. I also personally prefer MILFs. Oh, for sure. You know what they say, great minds. Yeah, great minds. You okay over there? I'm interested how many of these are going to have the asterisk of real conversation. Does he need some water? What did he drink? He had the new age we got here. That. We had the new age pure we got in. Oh. I assume that tea is worse than the others then. Yeah. Some of them can make you really giggly. That's usually the fermenting stuff. Oh, so he's plastered. Yeah, pretty much. He'll be okay though. Totally. He might sleep in tomorrow morning, but I'll put him to bed at a decent time. Just don't want him staying up with his eyes wide open. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I only had 2 cups of oolong. But it's just as silly, but I'm just as silly as everyone else. Because it's really easy to pick up the vibes in here. It's wonderful. Everyone was laughing and letting loose. Oh, Saturday. Jeanette Oh, Saturday. Jeanette wants to talk to you. Jeanette? Yeah, Jeanette, the bassist in the jazz band. Oh, Jeanette, that's her name. I think she has a birthday present for you. Really? I feel like a terrible person for forgetting her name. It's the best of us. She's off stage now if you want to go see her. Sure. Val, it was lovely finally get to meet you. Having to fill up the notes like, what is this character name? And you as well. Okay, since that was fair, I'm gonna run the ads now. We just go and BRB while the ads are going. So take 3 minutes to get up, have a stretch, get a sip, whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. Okay?
Fuck you, Carl!
Rosario, thank you for the follow. I just got a pop-up saying your ad is about to start. I don't know what's up with the ads. I don't know what's... For me, I'm always amazed by the bands that play here. Lucian, is this the one from your school? Some of them are professionals, actually. You should go up and play with them. I deliberately left my saxophone at home in case they asked me to play. Not a fan of them. I'm glad the temptation of the follow button was strong. Alright, I'm just not in the mood. I'm graduating this semester, all I want to do is get the fuck away from everyone. I'm tired, I just want to hang out with my friends. You're playing Harvest Moon and parties? Yes! Yes, we're almost finished because we were doing like a year on Harvest Moon Animal Parade. We're playing a modded version we're playing the gay version. We're playing the gay mod. We're almost at the end of the year. We've completed the main story. We're married. We have a kid. My asshole of a husband got... my asshole of a husband did not birth the child. He also didn't warn me that either of us was pregnant. But yeah, I love Animal Parade. It's been great. We married Gale, the wizard. All he does is tell me how I should go see the Harvest King. Gale is asking me for a threesome every day, and I don't know how to tell him this game does not make it possible. It makes me sad, like, the limitations on Animal Parade. I'd love to see Animal Parade remade, just so we can have, like, a possibility of better mods. Or, well, not better, but more mods, you know? And also, like, being able to have more than 3 types of animal, because that's a wild thing to be tied to. It's like, yeah, we have, like, 8 different animals in this game. You can have 3 of them at a time. You can have 5 animals. You can have 5 animals in your barn. But once you pick 3, you're stuck with those 3 until you sell every one of those. Anyway, I love it. I'm tired. I just want to hang out with my friends. Do you want me to take over for you? If you're tired, yeah, you don't have... if you're tired, you don't have to work tonight. No, I'm fine. I'm saving up for a new tattoo. How much is it? I don't know yet. I'm not going to know until it's done. Take me with you. I'll pay for it. No. I mean, yeah, you can come, but I'm not going to let you pay for it. I'm going to send you the money. Stop that. Doing what? Stop giving me money you don't have. But you know I don't have it. I love to steal money. Every day I am pickpocketing people. It is my favourite thing to do. Sometimes I make fake notes for fun. Because we have the same shitty ass job. Okay, but you work hard, you deserve it. I like helping you out because you're my friend and I love you. I love you too. Never worry about that kind of stuff. Life sucks. You deserve a treat. Look, steals Pokemon cards from Target and so does... Fun day activities. Stealing Pokemon cards from Target. Selling them on Card Market. Thanks. Every time I come here, it feels like my mind is unraveling itself. Like some horrible knot inside my head has been untied. How wonderful it is to be young and full of mirth. To have enough breath in your lungs to laugh so regularly. But I'm just like Lucy. Old and decrepit. No, I shouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. Many years have passed and many years are to come. I'm not young, but I'm not old either. Perhaps I'm middle-aged. I suppose every age is middle-aged when you are immortal, isn't it? Someone's crashing hard. You good over there? Oh yeah. Stay on up. Are you sleeping with all this noise? Oh yeah, baby. So long I can hear yourself on my head. Must be nice. Happy September? It's me. Ah, the poem. Well, what do you know? It's Lupino. Oh, bleh. It's Lupino Verona. Ciao, bello. Ciao. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? I was just in the area. So long to phrase I had to make it start with like this line up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Buckle in, everyone. And if you have any issue, take it to Rosario and chat right now. I was just in the area. Thought it'd be a good idea to stop by and see what you were up to. Are you busy right now? No, I just woke up. You just woke up? Isn't it like 3 p.m.? My sleep schedule is not ideal. Eyes up here, dear. Right. Sit by me out in a wall. It should intimidate you. Come in, sit down. Do you want anything? Wine? Perhaps you prefer tea? Perhaps. I have some lovely white peony. That's perfect. Getting the reverse. How was it? Did I do a good job? Very good. Leaves on this one are really delicate, so it takes a lot more effort to brew them without a temperature variable to tell. I bought the one you recommended. It's incredible. No shit. I didn't know you were in out and got all that. You didn't just smile and nod at me when I went off about tea? Of course not. I listened to every word. I love listening to other people talk. That's why it's my job. Well, good. Because I've got something to talk about with you. Oh? I'm not sure if it'll be as fun to hear about as tea, though. That's alright with me. Anything you want to say, I want to hear. So, I know you're a therapist. Yes, I am. I want to talk to you a little bit about therapy. Really? Do you need a therapist? I mean, I could probably benefit from a therapist, but it'd be a bit of a waste. A waste? Why would it be a waste? Oh, I know. You're interested in... I know. You're interested in becoming a therapist. I can direct you some resources if you'd like. It's not that either. Oh? I'm sorry, you're trying to piece together thoughts and I'm being a term. Don't worry about it. Is everything alright? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to bring something up. You're a therapist, so you're good at understanding people, right? Good enough. That's all you can hope for, right? When Dash first told me about you, he said something like, when this guy talks to you, you feel like you're the only person in the room. And I sort of agree. You're really easy to talk to. Thank you. Actually, it scared me when he said that. I understand what he meant, but now that we've gotten to know each other, but it didn't sound like a good thing at first. I just got all yellow concerned when he has a new person he's attached to. You get what I mean, right? I get what you mean. Yeah, he is. What has he told you? What do you know? I mean, I don't mean nosy, but whatever he tells me, he seems to tell you too. Of course. This is a this is a doctor-patient confidentiality agreement. And technically he's not my patient, but square. I'm glad you're enjoying. And yeah, I don't think I'll manage yelling in this one. I know you'd never ask me to share anything you would be comfortable with. Right. So, I take it you've heard about the exes and hookups and the general chaos that ensues whenever he gets into a new relationship. Let's see. I heard about the guy who he lived with for 2 months in a studio apartment, who put cameras in every room of the house to spy while he was at work, completely unbeknownst to him. Derek, the house flipper. Fuck that guy. Next. I heard about the guy who cheated on him and gaslit him, and to think it was his fault because he was too committed to the relationship, which... Oh, right. Worst fucking person I ever met. He told me that while he was seemingly drunk, but he'd only had half a... Told me that one... Oh, he told me that... That. He told me that one while he was seemingly drunk, but he'd only had half a glass of wine. Yeah, he does that thing where he'll act all like he's drunk, but only drink a tiny bit. So he can use it as an excuse if he's something a little too personal. Oh, I've noticed. I just let him talk. It's cute. Very cute. Did you hear about, Sandy? Her? I'll take that as a yes. They were friends for like 2 or 3 years of college. Oh. Whatever. The amount of her bullshit he had to put up with it before he finally snapped. I heard, if I remember correctly, you poured sugar into her gas tank. Oh god, he told you about that? Don't worry, I'm not a cop. Yeah, I fucked up her car very bad. go, Lupin. Okay. Lupin Rosario, do you mind giving me the pronunciation? I'd be appreciated. But that was like 6 or 7 years ago. I'm not really like that anymore. That's disappointing. I was going to suggest you draw a penis on the side of the car next time. Alright, Lupin, thank you. Well, I guess that's off the table. You mean a magic wand? Perhaps. Or a lava lamp? In any case. Can I ask what happens? I'm very interested in further details on this story. I just want to thank you for being like that, I guess. It's been a while since he's gone out of his way to be friendly with anyone. For best friends. To her best friend. Damn. I mean, understandable, that's your best friend. Was your best friend. But he really likes you, and I'm glad he can tell you all this stuff. I'm sure like your car would run for about a mile and then go bye-bye forever. Yeah, it was like, is that going to cause a fire? How badly is that going to fuck you up? Severely is the answer. Damn. That's savage. Anyway, both of them go off. Hell yeah. I really like it. I'm glad I can tell you all this stuff. And I'm glad I can tell you stuff as well. I think of you as one of my best friends. Me? I'm just an old man. But that's very sweet of you. I think of you as one of my best friends as well. It's a shame. I don't think we've ever gotten the chance to spend time together outside of a group. Oh, yeah. It's nice. It is nice. But as much as I love trash talk, yeah, as much as I love trash talking dash sexes, I think I do have to say incredible incredible job holding back on Dash's part for the entire time they were doing synonyms to not make a pun about Lupine's name. To not do it. To not make an entire fuck like, wow, Saturday, you hate Lupine's name? You hate it? I can't believe you'd say this. My own best friend, you would. I can't. You're destroying this. There's something you're avoiding, isn't there? You can tell. I figured if I keep in conversation, I don't have to address it directly. What's the hold up? Go ahead. Go ahead, Lou. Yeah, exactly. It's him. It's covered. Confess your undying love to me. Is that it? No, of course not. Thank goodness. You know my heart belongs to Nancy. I wouldn't want her to think she has competition. And she hears out here. Nancy hears everything. She's got the ears of a bat. I feel bad. I was saying the F word. She's a lady. She wouldn't be hearing stuff like that. Don't worry about her. She's a bit of a rebel. She can handle an expletive or two. But if you feel strongly, I can put her little earplugs in. I think when you have the choice to make of your own name, putting Bean in it. Power move. Beautiful. More people should. I found where the pin goes. Yes, little earplug. Of course. No, everything is proper for a lady to hear. That's adorable. But it's okay. Don't mind her hearing us talk. Also, I'm realizing me and Lupine have similar outfits. Color opposite. Why am I forgetting word? That's the. Complementary? Yeah, complementary colors. Matches. I trust her. And I trust you. Which is why I don't know why I'm being so weird about this. Is it something you think I'm going to be mad about? Not necessarily, but everyone I talk to about this seems to freak out. They start asking all sorts of questions and it never feels like I have the right answers. And you're afraid I'm going to do the same thing? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but you're a therapist. You understand people. Well enough. Well enough. So, do you know anything about therapy for people who have a family member of terminal illness? I mean, of course you know about that. Who is it? It's me. Answer. That's devastating. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's not something I can control. There's no use getting worked up about it. This part was my family for the for my lots of my grandfathers from cancer and still my granddad had cancer and a lot of extension stuff. It was a lot about death and terms of human existence. I think that I'm very excited to read this. I have to say that, Rosario. Thank you for sharing that. My friend recently lost a family member to cancer as well, so I'm... Yeah. What did... At this point, there's not much I can do about it. By the time I started having symptoms, it was already spread beyond control. I had seizures, so I went to check up with my doctor about it. They did some tests, and that's when I found out. Dash, Saturday, and Lucy. They know, but that's about it. I really don't want to make a big deal of it. Saturday and Lucy seem to be taking it alright, as well as they can. But I'm really worried about that. He hasn't been taking this well, and I want to try and make things easier for him. I'm not asking you to be his therapist. That would be a little weird at this point. You at least hook him up with a therapist who specialises in this sort of situation. Or at least lend him whatever support you can. He listens to you. He really takes your advice to heart. I don't want him to go through this without someone to talk to. Someone who can help him more than a friend, a professional. All the pleasure. You're dying of cancer and that's what you're thinking about? Well, what else am I going to think about? He's gonna have to take care of all my houseplants when I'm gone, so I gotta make sure he's taken care of too. I'm sorry we didn't tell you this before. I'm just really picky about who gets to know this about. Don't be sorry. This is your life we're talking about. Anything you say goes. I'll try and pull some strings for you about a grief and loss therapist, but more importantly, how are you doing at a time like this? Myself? I'm fine, I guess. Different doctors have told me different things, but on average I have about a year tops. So, 6 months to do whatever the hell I want, and then I get to take a really long nap. What's better than that? I mean, a lot of things. You're right, but I can't make a big deal of it. Live in a rock in space. Exactly. We all die, just some sooner than others. Listen, I'm not gonna stop my whole life to address what was already going to happen. I just want to go about my regular business. Get up, go to work, hang out with my friends, buy some stupid shit and sleep. Steal some Pokemon cards. It's where I'm happiest, so it's where I'll stay. No big plans. Well, I was going to visit my host family in China. In college, I studied abroad there in the mountain. I'm not going to go? No. Because then I'll have to tell them why. I don't want to make a fuss over me. I don't want to make them sad. I just want to leave. If it's an Italian thing, it's a devil horn necklace. It's meant to ward off the evil eye. It's stereotypical New York Italian guy thing. Was the times I've seen it as one of my uncles who's entirely too loud. That's really cute. Especially with that kind of commentary note. And also, Lupine, who cannot shout in a room, cannot shout in a crowd, gets a necklace of uncle who will not shut up, who has to be the loudest. don't want to get too attached in your life. Surprised Ash didn't break down and tell you that at some point. I'm not. Your secrets are definitely safe with him. That boy would cover up a murder for you. You're right about that. I just wish he would have told you just to have someone to talk about this with. At least, someone who isn't me. He's not having a good time right now. But how can I expect him to? I have my own problems, but he's the one who has to live on after. This isn't going to be a problem for me for as long as it is for him. I get a leave, you know? I'm the opposite of Dash. Really easy to make him cry. If I'm angry or sad about something, I don't really cry that much. I just make some tea or buy a plant when I'm sad. You have over 300 houseplants. I sure do. I'm a sad guy. But I know how to cry. So I gotta but I don't know how to cry, so I gotta do something. Self-care, you know? You don't know how to cry? Not really, no. I used to be a lot more emotional, but less crying, more screaming, yelling, breaking shit. But I guess I've mellowed out. Thankfully, I'm not so explosive anymore. No more being up Darshell's exes behind grocery stores. Told you that too, huh? Making me look like a criminal. Don't worry about it. They had it coming to them. Oh, don't worry about that. They had it coming to them. Listen, I never had anyone who didn't swing at me first, or at the very least, really deserved it. I'm not about that life anymore. Only came back to bite me in the ass. Oh, so I beat up a guy pretty bad. My cousin, actually. Put him in a coma for a week or two, so... Good grief, what the hell happened? Make a long story short, I did not take very kindly to being called a slur at Thanksgiving dinner. Yeah. He'll probably never be the same. He's in the hospital. He'll never be the same again. He's there forever now. He's still in the coma. Since then, probably haven't seen my family in like 3 years. But they always want to get rid of me, so it's fine. Oh, I know it sounds bad, but it's the truth. It's okay, everything ended up working out for the better. Dash wasn't doing too good living in that house alone anyway. He couldn't sleep there for a long time without getting nightmares or calling me up at 4 in the morning. I had to go over and help him move all his parents' stuff so he didn't have to think about it. He was Tony or Charles or something. Is this too much here? He talks with a really thick New York Italian accent. You may have seen him in this production. You may have seen him on TV. Guy who is walking about with so much hair gel in and he has the accent, so like they are putting him in as an extra with like 2 lines just for the voice. Still keep the doors to their bedroom closed. Really hope he moves out when, or at least get Saturday and Lucy to move in. It's better than a studio, that's for sure. They'll get along just fine. Yeah? You look tired. I did. What are you doing today, besides visiting me? Will you go see Dash? Will you see Dash? Not until later, no. He's working today. I gotta run soon, actually. I have to go to the dry cleaners. Pick up someone's kimono because someone forgot it was ready. You're visiting Saturday and Lucy then? Yeah. Do you want to come? Marshall's gonna be there. Oh, don't tell me that, I'll cry. Unfortunately, I have an appointment with a client at 5, so I'm not able to go with you, but I will be there in spirit. Actually, Lou, are you familiar with the Italian bakery on the corner of 7th over there? Am I familiar? You're joking. What kind of town do you think I am? I have a rivalry. They are my worst enemy. I hate their ass. One who can't cook, apparently. No comment. You need something from there? I can get it for you. No, but I thought you might like to have this. Can I have it? Have some cake. Perhaps even endless cakes. With a limit of 1 cake per day, of course. Self-care, you know? Of course, you'd have one of these. So you can eat pasta pass, but for tiramisu, which is better. Which is the better thing. And also, I feel like you can get more out of a tiramisu pass. But then, I feel like tiramisu pass is costing them more. Which is good. Good service. What do you even get? Isn't this at like $200 for one of these things? How much tiramisu do you eat, dude? An embarrassing amount. Bestie, I would too, trust me. Dream pass. But I guess if it's costing hundreds, I get a bestie. But I'm looking to cut back, so take it. It's yours now. No, I couldn't. You really could, though. I really can. Take it, or it will show up in your mailbox. You're the worst. At least let me bring you some. You're not obliged to, but I would never say no to free tiramisu. Thanks. And I mean, you'll get this back. Hopefully, later rather than sooner. Yeah, hopefully. Take care of yourself, dear. Give everyone my love. Oh, take care, my mirror. Words cannot describe how much I see myself in you. My broken little mirror. If only there was some way to glue you back together. If only, if only. Shut up! This close down, you hand him your tiramisu pass. It was the least I could do. You're right, it was the least I could do. I just wanted to let him know how I cared. Oh, shut up. You're immoral. You've got enough life to go around, right? I wonder how long he can keep the how long Val can reasonably have the tiramisu pass before the shop starts to be like, when did you buy this? How many can he make it 100 years? Daily tiramisu. What are you on about? Don't play dumb with me. Put that over your head. But why? I cannot keep looking at humans like they're puppies on the side of the road every time one of them is about to die. Every time I turn one, it never ends well. But you're only turned one in your whole life. And how did that go? Disastrous. But how do you know he's going to turn out that same way? I don't. But why take chances? Because he's not her. Did you make him? What do you mean super grating? This is this is my noise interference. You know he's different. You said it yourself. He's your mirror. You're a broken little mirror, but you can fix it. Don't be selfish. It's all about you. God forbid, I'm just a little fairy making horrible, horrible squeaks in your ear. The crowd hate me for my squeaks. But how would I even get something like that up? How would I ask him? What am I supposed to say? What a coincidence, Lou. We're so lucky to know each other. I just so happen to have the cure for cancer. Just let me bite your neck and turn you into a vampire. No one says so. They don't know I'm a vampire. They don't think vampires are real. Every time I try to show them, they never take it seriously. Film movie magic, an elaborate bit. I could never get his permission to do something like that. I could just do it. Buy him in his sleep. Perhaps he would thank me later. That's a bad idea. That's a very, very bad idea. You know what kind of damage you could cause. Turning someone into a vampire is a very serious ordeal. Insanity is better than death, though. At least then, he has a chance of survival. Okay, I need to think rationally about this. Weigh the pros and cons, but decision would reduce the most suffering. Maybe I should consider consent. I can let nature take its course. He can pass on, and everyone will be terribly sad, myself included. Or I can turn him, and everything can stay the same. He can live his cute little life with his cute little plants and his cute little tea house. And his... Oh, Dashiell. He would never forgive me, would he? If I let him die. I would never be able to love him myself if he had suffered for a loss that I could have prevented. Do I really have it in me to watch him die in so much pain? Do I really stand by and watch him suffer? I need to lie down. I need my fainting couch. My heart's beating so fast. But why? There's a very clear choice here, isn't there? If I don't choose to help him, that's irrational. I have no reason to be so hesitant about this. I just want to be okay, even if he's not. Who's out? Exactly, pal. You would never go against this. So yeah, there is a very simple solution. Asked. I'm glad we have the morality. Insane is better than dead. That's all there is to it. As long as I think of that, everything will be fine. If it ends badly, at least I tried. It's all that matters. How can I make this happen? What kind of plan can I hatch? Just communicate with him. Use my big boy words. Find a way, somehow. It'll be hard to bring up, but I can't do this without his permission. Or I at least want to have a pretty good idea that he would consent to this if given the choice. And if I can't get either of those things before death starts to close in on him, maybe I'll just do it. The more I think about it, the more turning him feels less like an if and more like a when. Damn. Put it away. But put it somewhere safe. Don't throw it out. Don't misplace it. Just keep it somewhere that doesn't make your heart race. Somewhere that doesn't make you sick to your stomach. I must simply accept that I've come to my conclusion. That when the time comes, I'll do what is needed. What time is it? I've got an appointment with Oberon at 9. Good. That should be a fine distraction. I'll blow off some steam with him. That should help. It always does. But he shouldn't have seen me like this. He's sensitive. If he sees me even slightest bit worried, he'll burst into tears. I have to compose myself. I'm just going to lay here then. Close my eyes and go to sleep. It's all I can do. All I can do for you, see. Hey Rosario, how fast am I going to want to... do I want to look for a sensor bar now? Oh, get in the wiggly zone. Get in the tie-dye. Okay, good. I hope he still has this hat. Good, I'm so glad.
Yes. My husband never touches me anymore. He's too busy reading books written by dead blood bags to even look at me. I'm right here.
I can hear you.
You're 115 years old. What can you possibly learn about life from these blood bags that you don't already know?
I am reading Pulp Erotica. And I will have my fun. It's really good.
Calling them what they are? Loretta, have you forgotten? You were human once too. Just a few years ago. And what a sad little thing I was. You've gone soft, my darling. When I was a child, a lamb was born on my father's farm. We played together all the time, frolicking through the pastures, as happy as can be. But when Easter came, my little friend was slaughtered and served to me at family dinner. My father couldn't help but laugh at me as I shoveled forkfuls of lamb into my mouth, with tears streaming down my face. I had to eat it, or I'd go to bed hungry.
Yeah, many people have a similar story.
We need to kill humans to feed our people. There is no other way.
Not surprised that real.
Serafina, dear, our husband is an evil man.
Oh, what has he done now?
He's eaten the last bit of tears. I can't live without him.
Where's... These players real?
You're a vampire. Yes, you can.
Now, here's the thing. This can be a real story. It can also be true that she made it up. Which I think... But, who knows?
Maybe physically, but not spiritually.
Me too, Val.
Please,
Okay.
Sophie, feed him before he starts to get on my nerves.
She is one.
I think you've
we have witnesses to very horrible experiences.
Is that so?
Or warning for people who aren't reading the chat.
Not terribly so. My gross is clothes and leather, amber, wood, and citrus.
You've doused your sheets in it.
Yes, I have. When I go to bed at night, I sleep like a corpse.
Hi, Cloud. Gore warning coming up.
Vivian, Aurelio, are you?
A gun.
Sorry, boss. Who is it?
Who's Edgeworth? Oh, was it? Wait, what's his name for those person is here?
It's just me.
Oh, thank God. Come in, dear. I'm sorry, did I wake you up? I'll only be here for a second. No, it's alright. Yeah! Thank you. No, that's what I get. I forgot everyone's name immediately. Get out of there, Sherry. It's a gun. Stay as long as you need. I just want to check in with you. I know you talked to Lou. Yes, I did. Yeah. Come, sit. Talk if you need. No. I'd love to, but I have to go. Alright. Dashiell is. Dashiell very much is, cute guy. I'm meeting with Lou at Saturday in Lucy's. Do you want to come? I wish I could, but I have to see another client in an hour. Oh. Have fun! I can call and cancel if you'd like. Please, you really don't have to. Are you sure? Really, I would feel so bad if you had to do that. As you wish. Oh, before I forget, are you free this weekend? I'm free whenever you need me to be free. And it's kind of short notice, but Donna invited us to her big fancy beach house in the Hamptons this weekend. I'm not making the Oyo joke. You wanna come? It's just me, Luciana, and Saturday for the weekend. We're gonna take the train, yeah. Oh, don't take the train, dear. That's too much hassle. We'll take my van, it fits everyone. Oh, that's right! You have a van! Oh, thank you for the posture check. Calling me out. Oh, I like a man with a big van. I'll pick you up. That'd be great, actually. We can get Lupina on Saturday and meet us at the house, and you can pick us all up from there. Date and time? We're leaving on Friday night, probably 6, so we beat the traffic. Right, I'll be there. You're a lifesaver. So stupid, Donna asked me if we wanted a limo, and I panicked and told her we had a ride already. We could have had champagne. The van has a fridge now. We could always bring some. It does? Since when? About a week ago. I was preyed on by an internet advertisement at my most vulnerable. I understand completely. Val, we gotta talk, Val. You're you're getting ads for fridges? I want I want this targeting. Well, you can come. The vacation house is insane. It's so big you can actually get lost in it. And it has an incredible garden with one of those huge fountains. It's like being at a park. I'm sure. Hold on, I'll show you a picture. Here, do you see what I'm talking about? And that's Donna, looking inferior as always. Actually, I don't know how to tell you this. This is just a gate. That's not telling me about the garden. That's... You good? Give Val a second, he's rebooting. He needs to reboot after seeing this one. Oh. Yes, of course. You really do have the same eyes. Oh, yeah. When we go out, people think she's my mom. Kinda cute, actually. Yeah, when your ex-wife is out there, she has a massive house, she's serving, and you kind of have to go visit her. Sometimes we play along. You know, I've never seen a picture of her before. Yeah, she doesn't show her face that much. There's only a few pictures of her out there online, and even those are hard to find. She likes to focus on it. The focus be on her brand and not her looks. It's a shame, you know? She's so beautiful, she looks like a model. A very specific model. Me? I think you'll like her a lot. I see you two lounging around silk pajamas together, drinking red wine. Red wine? You know what I mean, right? You're both very... fancy. Fancy. Well, in that case... I want to make a grand entrance. Now this is the force energy. My ex-wife is still serving, but guess who else is? Tell her nothing about me. Not even my name. Oh, that's so mysterious. She's type to appreciate that. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you Friday? Yes, Friday. Great!
Please put me out of my misery.
Commission!
This chapter is brought to you by Count Mooney's 24-hour sun protection charms, your most trusted source in disposable sun protection for over 300 years. This summer, you can be a smoke show without the fire. Available at your local Vampire Resource Center or wherever amulets are sold. Now with visible time track technology.
Damn! I mean...
Bonjour!
Oh yeah, great place for preservation. That must be fun for comparison.
Is that my beautiful boy who I love and adore with every fiber of my being?
No, it's just me.
Bonjour!
My beautiful Lady Toulouse. My lovely Prince Valdemar. It's been ages, my dear. A whole week, even. Is that Val?
Hey, Barbie doll. Whoa.
Oh man. You look hot. Thank you, dear. You, wow. You wake up like that? Give her a rest, Ken. You do this every time he comes in. Well, have you seen him? I'm looking at him right now. Am I wrong? You're not. His eyes like sapphires. His skin and hair like milk and honey. His tits, like two perfect pillows, on which I would like to rest my weary head. Make sure I put that sticker off people. From Denmark, so I'm a real Dane now. That's so good. Congratulations, Val finally did it. He became the real Dean. Truly a sight to behold. A vision from heaven on high. Thank you, dears. Your compliments always mean so much to me. Really. Val, you look a little down. Perhaps. Goodness. Something really must be eating at you. You never admit there's something wrong this easily. Well, I don't want you to worry about me. You're so cute. Don't kid yourself. You know we're going to worry anyway. Tell us what's going on. Well, you might be able to guess once I tell you. I might need to leave town. Did someone try to kill you again? Someone definitely tried to kill him again. It's been 150 years, lady. Let it fucking go.
Good God.
She could be doing absolutely anything else with her time, but no. She chooses to sit on her throne and order a bunch of thugs to go hunt down her ex-husband. Find a hobby. No, this is what divorce is. Learn to knit. Break a world record. She is breaking a world record. Most assassins sent to kill my ex-husbands. She has Guinness on standby. Masturbate. Go to therapy. Leave the man alone. He's played by one of my best friends in the whole world. I reckon I'll be next to him for 50 years because I need him to be Kenny so bad. That's cute. Kid, not obnoxious, I was aimed at Brooklyn accent. I don't know what I do. That's so good. That's so cute. Sorry. So what happened? One of our goons come to your house and try to kill you again? You think she'd have the guts to come after you herself by now. Or maybe work things out over some tea. That's what's confusing me the most. Why, after all this time, she's showing your face to me. Wait. What? She finally came after you herself? No, well... Yes? I'm not sure yet. I've got time. Let me explain. Please elaborate. Toulouse? Well, both of you, really. Have you heard of a fashion label by the name of Belladonna? The one your little boy toy from Brooklyn models for? Saw him on the billboard. He's a real cutie pie. Kenny, everyone I have sex with is a real cutie pie to you. Really specific sexuality. What's his blood type? I don't know. I've never bitten him. What? You won't even let you taste it? What is he even good for then? Kenny. What does this have to do with your ex-wife? Loretta, Donna nowadays. This is boss. His boss? He's a vampire? From her guys? No, not like that. Job boss, not mob boss. She's a fashion designer. And you just found this out? Val Daddy naming his ex-wife as do you have no shame, Val? Get it together. Yes, apparently she's fond of posing. Apparently she's not fond of posing for photos, so I'd never seen her before. Alright, I need to run the ads real quick. BRB, stretch, break, get water, whatever you need to do. And then we'll be back on... yeah. Welcome back from the outlets. But Dashiell invited me to join some friends at our vacation house in the Hamptons this weekend. And while showing me what it looked like, I saw her in the picture. And the rest was history. Serious history. Give her a rest, lady. Well, I did screw her over pretty badly. Did you really, though? If someone turned you, married you, and then left you with a whole commune of vampires to feed, I'd say good for you and move on because I am almost 700 years old, and I do not have the energy to spend a century and a half trying to kill my ex-husband. No, you wouldn't. Well, what would I do then, since you seem to know so well? Well, I don't think you get over it as easy as you say it, but you're not a fucking chicken who sends goons to kill people in your place. You'd show up on their doorstep and pop a silver bullet in them yourself. You're damn right I would. So, do you think she's finally taking matters into her own hands? I'm not sure. According to Dashiell, she doesn't even know I'm coming. Bullshit. This is way too much of a coincidence for me to believe that. I wouldn't be so sure about that. If she were planning anything, it would be foolish for her to do it with so many humans around. Well, I mean, you could be planning on juicing them first. You're right. A little post-murder buffet, you know. Really, even if she didn't know you were coming, a vampire inviting a bunch of humans out to a big match in the middle of nowhere, where nobody can hear their screams. I don't know, Barbie doll, that's pretty suspicious. I understand your concern. The thought of that has definitely crossed my mind. But from what I've heard, her and Dashiell seem to have a genuine connection. He considers her to be like a second mother to him. She made him the face of her brand, she takes him out for expensive dinners, even buys them matching jewellery. They're always together. If she ever wanted to hurt him, she could have done it at any time. But she's had every opportunity. Why would she do it now? You know, that is kind of weird. You're right, something about all this isn't adding up. Barbie doll, when's the last time her lackeys came to for your head? In December. It will be 5 years. It's pretty recent. But not too recent. You haven't had any run-ins since then? No, so. If I had, I would have packed my bags and left the country like I always do. Alright. The only way I could see this situation making any sense is if somehow she's cut the shady shit. Yeah. I mean, it's possible. Because think about it. She's a fashion designer, right? She's probably fucking rolling in it. Why would she go out of her way to kill humans for blood when she can just buy it? And if she's palling around with humans like that and running a whole fashion label, where and why would she find the time to order around a syndicate of over 10,000 vampires? 100,000 vampires. 100,000 now? They've grown a lot over the past century. Taking care of 100,000 vampires and an entire fashion label? That'd be ridiculous. But even that doesn't make sense. Belladonna has been a successful brand name for nearly 20 years. In that span of time alone, her men have chased me out in 3 different countries. Believe me, I'd like to think that she turned over a new leaf more than anyone. It would be a weight off my shoulders if she managed to make a better person out of herself, but I don't have enough information to know for sure that she has. There's too much about this and that. There's too much about this that still doesn't feel right to me. I need to confront her myself. You're right, it's too early to be jumping to so many conclusions. Yeah, I mean, rich people tend to skew toward the evil end of the spectrum anyway. For all we know, she could be even worse than before.
You should bring a gun.
We should use it at the same time. 50 years of marriage. Our psychic link. Look at each other with such intensity. Oh, why was love invented? Anyway, a gun! I'll get you a cute one with some shiny silver bullets. Small enough to keep in your pocket. So you can be discreet about it and when you pop her in between the eyes. Loose. I appreciate it, but you know I can't kill anyone. Not even self-defense. And I will die before I kill again. You say that, and I know it isn't true. You might not kill to defend yourself, but if anything happened to your little boy toy... Dashiell, it's neither a boy nor a toy. See, you're already going to bat for him. What would you do if, God forbid, she were to harm him? Would you kill her then? Luce, I love you, dear, but please wipe that look off your face. She wants to kill someone. Let her kill. Let Toulouse kill. Toulouse needs to kill. You're depriving Toulouse of enrichment. There are many things I've done that I feel guilty for, that I've spent a lot of time coming to terms with. I don't know how I'll learn to love myself if I have to deal with so much with another drop of blood in my hand. Sorry. I don't know how I'll learn to love myself if I have to deal with so much as another drop of blood in my hands. Dash's gender is whatever Dash says at that moment. Especially if it's hers. I did this to her. I put her on the wrong track and it's long past the point where I can steer her to the right one. As long as she's alive, she has a chance to do that for herself. Even to defend myself, I can't take that away from her. You're a coward. But if you're not, you'd not be the kind, sentimental man I know and love. Forgive me for being so blunt, but... Which just a water toy, leave you the fuck alone. I know. I would never doubt that all your advice is given with love. But I can't kill her, I really can't. I understand. However, I don't want you to meet her without a way to protect yourself. Perhaps I can offer you a more humane option? I have this really big mouse trap. And if we put a human in it, maybe. Do you have one? I should. Let me check in the back. Old people, lethal injection. Somnoless ward. We used to see us out in humans. It works on vampires? Yeah. If she gets a little feisty with you, stick her with this. She'll be out for 3 to 6 hours, plenty of time to get away if you need to. Giant pencil sharpener. Or push her out the window. Kenny. I'm just saying, if she happens to make her way outside in the period of time. You didn't kill her, the sun did. Just something to think about. Ah, that reminds me. Sun protection. My iron charm just ran out of juice. Oh, well then. You've come to the right place. Unfortunately, I don't have any annuals charged at the moment, but I can give you some 24-hour disposables to hold you over. What brand? Moonies. Fine. Oh, come on, Moonies isn't that bad. Have you seen? Have you seen yet? They've got a new feature. Another one. What is it this time? If you shine a light for the amulet, you can see how much charge you have left. This way, you don't have to keep count. Really? That sounds wonderful. What's the catch? There always is a catch, isn't there? If I know one thing about minis, there's always a catch. Well... as soon as you take them off the charger, they appear to be fully charged. Technically, I could charge these for an hour and sell them off for full price and nobody would know. Unless they catch it early. Or burst in flames. Ah. But you wouldn't do that. Of course not! I would never do that. To you. Maybe to your ex-wife. But I may or may not have a stash of undercharged amulets. You know, for emergency purposes. Like your ex-wife coming in. Toulouse. Yes, that's me! Toulouse. Shut up. I've always had them. Every vampire resource centre does. We just don't talk about it. We might be an ethical source for blood, but that doesn't mean we have to be ethical with everything else. How many times have you used the stash of potential lawsuits? Potential lawsuits? What are they going to do? Take me to vampire court? They're fucking dead. What are they going to fucking do? Yeah, they can't sue us if they're dead. True. But alas, the customers that tried their luck enough to receive one of my special... No customers have tried their luck enough to receive one of my special amulets. Yet. I wouldn't put that on just anyone. It would have to be someone truly despicable. Like a politician, or a pug breeder. Or a pug breeding politician. Anyway, how many do you want? I got a 30 pack freshly charged. I'll take it. How much does that come out to? Val? Yes, that's me. $0. Toulouse? I keep telling you, we only charge people we don't like. And if they're rich enough, we pay whatever price we want out of our asses. These things don't cost nearly as much wholesale as they do retail. Take the damn charms. Fine then. I'm too tired to argue with you. Good boy. Is that all? Need any bloods? Scratching his chin. Scratching Val's chin. Good boy. So well behaved, doing what he's told. No, I've got plenty in my freezer. Need a handsome man with a pointy beard? Got one of those in my freezer. If that's the name of the strongest cocktail on earth, then yes I do. Nah, just me. Not tonight, dear, I'm sorry. I have an appointment with Oberon upstairs. Shakespeare boy. How's it been? Adorable as always, sweet as a kid. Last time I saw him, he was picking up some tarot cards. I gave him a discount. Him. Yeah, he's a real cutie pie. I'm not sure I would trust you with him. Either of you. What? Not even me? Especially not you. Oh, Bob is such a sweet boy. We'd be gentle with him. I'm sure you would. You would know, wouldn't you? My beautiful boy. Right? We're gentle with you. Don't you bat your eyelashes at me, you tiny evil woman! I'm leaving before I give in to the urge and snap you in half like a twig. And you?
Yeah?
What about me? Choose your words carefully, kid. Respect your elders and all that. Try your luck and your precious eye is forfeit.
Whoa.
Feisty. I like it. No, get out of here before my clothes start falling off. Okay, I'm gonna save, because I unfortunately need to end stream right at the point we were worried about. Yeah, next scene's partial new, but I am having to stop here, unfortunately. Let's see who it's like. Hey, Rosario, it meant a lot that you were here. It was great to have you here to give us commentary throughout this, and I look forward to continuing it. And for the next part coming. Right, let's see who is live at the minute. No partial nudity. Hey, Zart, you picked up the bundle. You know what you have to start playing. If you want to see the partial nudity. I'm sorry, guys. Hey, this has been an ad. Pick up the damn bundle. Go pick up the bundle. And you can play the game for yourself. See? Yes, I'm winning. I'm winning at selling the bundle. This one is Parfum Nostalgique. I'll rate it. Here we go. Alright, let's raid over into Chimerol. Who is doing some commission? Right, thank you very much for joining me, guys. Tomorrow we're playing Zeno for Halloween. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Alright, thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye!